Everybody say hi, YouTube! Welcome to Nancy Drew, the final scene, one of Nancy's sassiest mysteries ever. Very excited to be reliving this one. It's a classic, and honestly, it's a pretty high-rated game, especially considering how old it is. This is the 5th in the series, and you can tell based off of the graphics and animation and such, so it's gonna be a fun little time. Let's just get right into it, shall we? Everybody prepare for the most iconic opening to a game in your entire lives. Junior Detective.
Dear Bess, remember Maya Wynn from high school? I'm visiting her in St. Louis. We have tickets to tonight's premiere of the new Brady Armstrong movie, Vanishing Destiny. It's the last screening ever at the Royal Palladium. This place has been a landmark for almost a century, and now in just 3 days, it's going to be demolished. I wish I could have seen the theater back in the 20s before it was turned into a movie house. All the great magicians performed here, even Harry Houdini. There's a lot of public opposition to the loss of this historic building. Rumor has it local activists are planning to stage a big protest out front tonight. The theater will be closed when we arrive, but they'll let us in since Maya is covering the story for the university newspaper. Oh boy, a press pass sure does come in handy. Maya told me she has an interesting lead, and we're on our way to interview Brady Armstrong about the controversy now. I know he's one of your favorite stars. Stay tuned. Maya always gets the full scoop. Talk to you soon. Love, Nancy.
Day 1.
Okay, Nancy, here I go. Cross your fingers, there's a story behind this door.
Go get 'em, Scoop.
Meet you in the lobby.
Testing. Testing. 1, 2, 3, testing. Is this thing on? Hello?
Think I'll go check out the snacks. That sounds like Maya. Help! Nancy!
I always get chills when she screams. You don't have to go after Maya right away. Well, what happens if you don't? You just like walk around? Are you able to like talk to anyone? I feel like I'm just gonna go in after Maya. You can literally do most of the first day. What? That's crazy. I'm not gonna do that, but that's wild that you can. Okay, let's go in after her. What happened to Maya? She's gone. And then the iconic music.
Hello?
Listen carefully. If they knock the theater down, the girl goes with it.
What? Who is this?
Who is
Hello?
this?
Hello?
Okay.
You'll never get away with this. Do you hear me?
Hello?
You're crazy. Maya's got nothing to do with this demolition.
This is Joseph Hughes, the caretaker.
Thank you for the
I'm looking
toot,
for Brady
Owen.
Armstrong. He said he'd be there. Who's this? And what's all the excitement?
Brady's not here. I'm sorry, but I have to go. Something's gone terribly wrong.
Now, please try to calm down and tell me what's going on. What's your name, dear?
I'm Nancy. My friend Maya's gone, and I just received a threatening phone call from the kidnapper.
Well, they must have taken her through that secret passageway. Holy smokes! And you're on an inside line. That call must have come from inside the building. We gotta act quick. You check out the secret passageway. I'll make sure all the exits are locked, and then I'll come find you.
Hey, you. No groupies in the dressing rooms. But since you're such a rascally fan, what would you say to a signed autograph from yours truly?
I beg your pardon?
Take a breath and pinch yourself because it's really happening. Brady Armstrong in the flesh. Star of Vanishing Destiny? Go ahead, faint. I'll catch you.
I'm Nancy Drew, starring in a real-life emergency here. I need to find my friend Maya Wynn.
Remind me not to appoint you president of my fan club. So what was your friend doing in my dressing room?
Weren't you expecting her? I thought she emailed you to set up an interview for her article.
All my email goes through Simone. She reads it, she writes back. Control issues, you know? Off the record. Any message that says love Brady is just a big electronic smooch from her.
What a ripoff. If your devoted fans only knew.
Simone Mueller, CEO of my life. My agent. Focus on being wholesomely smoldering, she says, and leave the rest to me. So I do. She's been setting up Premier HQ in the women's dressing room. Haven't you heard her snarling at people on the phone?
So, you didn't hear a girl screaming a few minutes ago?
Maybe you better tell me what's going on here.
I don't have time to explain. The kidnapper may still be in the building. I need to search this room. Do you mind?
Sure thing. How can I help?
The caretaker was looking for you. See if you can help him.
Roger.
Roger. Okay, I'm gonna save right off the bat. Just because in case it crashes, I don't want to have to go through all of that again. Perf. Doom, 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 doom. This wallpaper is wild. Also iconic line coming up.
I may have to cut this short, Hal. Someone just climbed out of my wardrobe.
Can't you see I'm on the phone here?
My friend's been kidnapped.
Listen, sweetheart, I have a premiere tonight and no stylist for my star. So don't tell me about problems.
You don't understand. I think my friend is in trouble.
I said scram.
Scram. Okay, well, we're gonna search your dressing room, okay? Okay. Something is wrong with that sink. Okay, so we can go back through there. We don't really need to. Where does this door go to? Nothing to see here. I always think it's so funny that Nancy decides that that's a necessary thing to do. Just stick some chewed up gum on the end of a wand. Like, why would you think... Why would you do that? You know? It's just a question that I have. Nicholas Falcone. Love this man.
No teeny boppers till showtime. House rules.
What's that supposed to mean?
Aren't you here to worship at the screen of Brady Charmstrong?
Who are you? His surly understudy?
Hollywood? The fantastic plastic vacuum? I wouldn't go there in a pig's suitcase. I'm Nicholas Falcone, solemnly sworn to lead the forces of Hadit and slay the dragon of corporate generica. Who are you? And what's with the doom and gloom?
I'm Nancy, but I think I missed something. Generica?
Haven't you heard? The battle is on. There's a human chain forming out front as we speak. But all that can wait. It's obvious you got a situation, so what's up?
Situation? Well, that's a delicate word for a kidnapping.
Phew. Kidnapping? That's a high-profile tactic. Somebody means
Generica?
business. So what's the demands?
Don't you mean, what are the demands?
Who are you, my freshman English teacher?
Whoops. Sometimes I just can't control myself.
So what's the demands?
Suddenly,
He
Maya's
says the
face
same thing
tied to
again.
this theater. They said that if it
Hi,
gets
Tori.
demolished,
How
she'll
are
go
you doing?
with it.
No kidding. That'll blast those bureaucrats and corporate bigwigs out of their dream world. Applause for the cause. We need all the help we can get.
Excuse me? We're talking about a girl's life here.
I'm sorry. I know you're upset, but they won't mess with your
Badonk-a-donk.
friend. They
That's
just took her
right.
for effect. It's called
Welcome
making
in,
a statement.
Risque.
Oh, so this is just a pretend kidnapping. I never would have guessed. Maya's scream sounded so real.
She'll be okay. Trust me.
I'm not about to take that chance.
If you need a phone, there's an outside line in the ticket booth.
Perf. Thank you. Can I just... Thank you, Risque. Thank you, thank you.
St. Louis Police Department.
I'm calling to report a kidnapping.
Is the kidnapping in progress?
No.
Hold on, miss. I'll transfer you to the Missing Persons Unit.
Missing persons, Sergeant Mac Ramsey speaking.
I'm calling to report a kidnapping, no longer in progress.
And who am I speaking with, please?
My name is Nancy Drew.
Okay, Miss Drew. Now, did you witness this kidnapping?
No, but I heard it.
What exactly did you hear?
My friend went into a dressing room. I was out in the hall. And I heard her scream, so I went in after her, but she was gone.
When and where did this happen?
Just now, at the Royal Palladium Theater.
And what's your friend's name, Miss Drew?
Maya Nguyen.
Can you spell that, please?
M-A-Y-A, last name N-G-U-Y-E-N.
Age?
Thank you for the
19.
two, Risque.
Physical description?
She's Asian American. I guess about 5'5", long black hair.
So you didn't actually witness anything, is that right?
I heard her screaming, and I received a threatening phone call. That must count for something.
A threat. Can you describe the voice? Was it a man or a woman?
It was spooky. I think they were using some voice disguise device.
Yes. That'll make it impossible to tell the gender of the caller. Did you notice anything suspicious looking in the vicinity?
This
No.
accent is
No
crazy.
suspects. Any visible signs of struggle in the
Also,
dressing
if y'all
room?
want to play
Did your
Nancy
friend leave
Bingo,
anything behind? Her
exclamation
purse?
Nancy Bingo
Anything
in the
that might have
chat.
fallen out of her pockets?
And it'll give
No.
you a
No
bingo
evidence.
card.
Does your friend work at the theater?
No, she's a student at Washington University.
Does your friend have any enemies?
Maya? I highly doubt it.
And what business did Maya have entering the theater dressing room?
She's a reporter for the school paper. She was there to do an interview.
What about Maya's parents? Have they been contacted?
Maya's
They're in Vietnam
parents.
this time of year. I don't know how to contact them.
Okay, miss. I'll file this report. After 24 hours, if she hasn't turned up, we consider her a missing person and begin to investigate.
How can she turn up? She's been kidnapped.
Unlikely. With all the scuttlebutt around this demolition, this stinks of student prank.
A prank? But this building is going to be demolished in 72 hours. How can we afford to take that
It
chance?
is really crazy to me
The kidnapper
that they
must
do
be
have
holding
to
her in the
wait
building,
24
don't you
hours
think?
before they
Unlikely.
investigate.
No competent kidnapper keeps their captive anywhere near the scene of the abduction. Is there anything else, Miss Drew?
Sergeant, I really don't think we can afford to wait 24 hours.
It's standard procedure, Miss Drew. Unless you can provide us with some evidence that your friend was taken by force, it's 24 hours.
Thanks, Sergeant. I'll call you back when I have the evidence.
You do that.
Bye.
Nancy, what's the 411?
The 411?
Come on, Nancy. That's vintage slang. You know, the 411, the deal, the lowdown.
So, humans against the destruction of illustrious theaters. Tell me about it.
This theater's a spotted owl. It's a humpback whale. It's endangered. Illustrious buildings testify to our finest human hours. They should be celebrated, not bulldozed to make way for cardboard megaplexes. Need I say more?
Do you know what they plan to build on this spot after the theater is gone?
Oh, it's very hush-hush. The name of the building firm is Wave of the Future, and the owner is some B. Thompson, descendant of J.J. Thompson, but he's never available for comment. Fishy, right? $10 says B stands for baloney.
Catch you later.
Baloney.
On the flip side,
You must be Nancy.
The worry's written all over your face. Well, I'm Joe. I started to look for you, but then I figured better to park myself and let you find me. Any trace of your friend?
I guess the kidnapper must have escaped through that passageway. But all it led me to is a cranky Hollywood agent.
Simone Mueller. I should have warned you. What about calling the police? There's an outside line in the ticket booth.
I already spoke to them. According to their policy, Maya's not officially missing yet. If I want their help before tomorrow, I have to come up with some evidence of foul play.
But this theater's gonna be torn down in 3 days. Did you tell them that?
I have to find some evidence to convince the police that this is a real emergency.
Well, I checked all the outside doors and they're locked up tight. Only folks who've been in the theater all day are Brady and Simone, you and Maya, Nicholas Falcone, and myself.
Are you counting yourself as a suspect?
I was up here in the projector room, sound testing for the premiere. But I'd be disappointed in your detective work if you didn't put me through the ringer like a regular suspect.
Simone Mueller is the only person I haven't been able to talk to yet.
Well, they sure grow them ornery out there in California, don't they?
Oh no.
Well, I've dealt with some pretty tough customers, Joseph. I just hope someone has warned her about me.
She's a little intense. Probably a showbiz thing, but I don't guess anything in LA has prepared her for the likes of Nancy Drew.
Well said. Now, I need a map of the theater. Is there a floor plan or a set of blueprints I could look at?
Try calling county administration. The records division keeps that type of stuff. I bet a blueprint would show secret passages that even I've never found. Ask for the original plans, not the ones from the 56 remodel.
What was the 56 remodel all about?
J.J. Thompson, the original owner, died in 1950. His kids inherited it and decided that movie theaters were the wave of the future. Anyway, I've spent the last 40-something years finding my way around this place, so let me know if I can help.
Thanks, Joseph.
Don't let the turkeys get you down.
40-something years? That's crazy. I can't imagine being at a job for that long. I mean, I guess if you love it, then yeah, but still. It's pretty crazy.
This one's missing.
Y'all want me to do the thing? Here we go.
I can't quite reach.
I think that's one of my favorite second chances, like, ever. One more time for the fans.
I can't quite reach.
It's so good. Is this where it goes?
This one's missing.
Oh. It looks like these, though. Alright. I think Risque did nail it. I think that's exactly how it would be spelled. Nothing on this one. I think that this soundtrack for this game is criminally underrated in the Nancy Drew community. Like, I know that everybody likes it, but I feel like we don't talk about it enough. And it's just perfect for the vibe that they were trying to put off, I think. And now that I say that, we're not... Oh, there we go. I was like, it's gonna be quiet for the next 5 minutes.
Nancy Drew, Simone Mueller, don't worry, Vanishing Destiny is off. We've got bigger fish to fry.
The
Hello,
premiere's been
Educator.
canceled?
Welcome
Of
in.
course.
How are
I
you
mean,
doing?
a kidnapping? Right out of my star's dressing room? The premiere
is
is small
potatoes.
It's worth more to us canceled, or at least postponed. When the news gets out, the whole nation will be watching.
I'm worried sick about my friend here, and all you can think of is another media
Tori,
event.
I cannot wait
Where are you from?
to watch your soundtrack video. I'm so excited to see the results of the music survey.
River Heights? Why?
Yes, precisely. River Heights. Listen, doll, I'm from L.A. This ain't my first time at the rodeo. We'll find your friend, or Brady Armstrong will, and when he does, every girl in America will wish she'd been kidnapped instead of Maya what's-her-name.
This theater's going to be demolished in 3 days. Brady can help search if he wants, but I'm not going to sit back and wait for him to save the day.
Honey, you've got spunk. Ever consider acting? This girl power thing is red hot right now. Of course, we'd have to think of a stage name. Nancy Drew is so utterly forgettable.
Joseph says the building was probably locked when the kidnapping happened, and that the kidnapper had to be someone who was inside the theater. Care to comment?
Why don't you tell that little gray troll that I think he did it, just to keep himself from dying of boredom in this old dump. That's my comment.
I'm asking everyone, where were you when the kidnapping happened?
Oh, please, Nancy, I was on the phone, doing business. But if I'm ever hard-pressed for entertainment, I'm sure kidnapping would be a real hoot.
How long have you been Brady's agent?
I discovered him on an electric spring morning 6 years ago. He was working the
What makes a
original
spring
Coney Dog
morning
stand on Sunset
electric?
Boulevard. It was pure luck. I was craving an all-beef Frank at 7 a.m. He's
Ew.
been the jewel in my crown ever since.
I think your phone's about to ring.
Ciao.
What a... Yeah, what a mood. What a mood indeed.
Any news?
Don't you want to know what Maya's article was about?
Well, I thought you said it was about me.
I don't think I said that, unless I was temporarily enchanted by you. But I doubt it. Anyway, she was covering the controversy about this demolition.
Then what did she want to talk to me for? I'm an actor, not a politician.
She never told me what her angle was. I'm asking everyone, where were you when the kidnapping happened?
Me? You think I kidnapped Maya and then breezed in here just 4 minutes later? Where would I hide her? In my back pocket?
Just answer the question, Prince Charmstrong.
Charmstrong?
You know you love it. Just keep talking.
Well, I was late getting back from a haircut.
It's the way that
This is hard for
Nancy
me.
is constantly
I think
yelling
my
in this
hairline
game.
might be receding. It's miserable.
So funny.
Simone's gonna go through the roof.
Do you mind if I take a look around in here?
Be my guest.
Wait. Zeducator. Okay, I have to read this. Open a poll during class that students could respond to, and it was just, on a scale of 1 to 5, how confident do you feel about this problem? And a kid Googled that question and copied and pasted what Google said. That is crazy. That's crazy.
Talk to you later, Brady.
Like, they
Bye.
didn't even read the question. Or if they did not understand that it was a, like, no wrong answer question. Her response was, the answer will depend on the user's confidence. Oh no. I do not envy the jobs of teachers. Teachers do a lot of good, and they have a lot of patience, and I really respect them. Where is the, this is what I was looking for. Was that not right? Oh, there we go. Like, please just put a number, I know. Was that enough? Iconic.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Love it.
step right up. Ha
I think we have to wait. Oh.
Find the ace of spades.
Never mind, we can play
Keep
this
your
now.
eye on the card.
I didn't, but... Rip.
Oh, too bad. Try again. The hand is quicker than the eye. Find the ace of spades. Keep your eye on the card.
Okay, so it's the same every time.
Don't blink. You might miss something. The
I
hand
think.
is quicker than the eye. Find the ace of spades. Keep your eye on the card.
Ugh.
Oh, so close, but no cigar. The hand is
One more
quicker
time.
than the eye.
And then we should have it.
Find the ace of spades. Keep your eye on the card.
What? Okay, so it's not the same every
So
time.
close, but no cigar. The hand is quicker than the eye.
I wonder if this is completely guesswork, or if there is
Find
like
the
a
ace of spades. Keep
technique
your
to
eye
it.
on the card. Oh, so close, but no cigar. The hand is quicker than the eye. Find the ace of spades.
It's also
Keep
possible
your
that I
eye
can't win
on the
this
card.
until something else happens.
Oh, too bad. Try again. The hand is quicker than the eye.
One more time.
Find the ace of spades. Keep your eye on the card.
You think it's fully random? I think it's random too. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, so close, but no cigar. The hand is quicker than the eye.
Okay, we'll come back to this later. I don't want to do that for forever. What else do we have going on back here? Ooh. That feels like something we need more information for. Can I go this way? Nope. That might be all that I can see down there right now. What if someone brought the box down while we were under there? That would be so scary.
What's up? Can't talk long. Gotta check on my people.
What's your attachment to saving this theater? You seem so personally invested.
Politics is personal.
True.
But with this place, it's ultra personal. My
Exclamation
grandma,
vote.
Louisa Falcone, designed the molds for all the insane plasterwork that you see in this lobby and in the auditorium.
Wow, I can see why you would hate to let it be destroyed. After all, this artwork is her legacy.
True, true. But there's more. I guess the architect owner guy,
Oh,
J.J.
wait, there's
Thompson,
more.
ran out of cash before the building was done. He never paid my grandma dime one, and then he denied that she had ever done the work in the first place.
Didn't she fight it?
Yeah, she was the artist type, not a deal maker. I guess she'd never signed any contractual stuff with JJ, and she didn't have the resources to sue him or any of that, so I guess she just had to let it go.
She must have been so frustrated.
Here's the kicker. After JJ sharked her on this 2-year project, she was broke, and then the Great Depression hit. She could never afford to work as an artist again.
Was she bitter about it?
Louisa, Mother Serenity Falcone? She just kept on trucking in true Falcone style. Died at 97 without a bitter bone in her body. I think she had a happy life, but this theater holds the last artwork she ever did. Don't you see, Nancy? Saving this place is not just for history, it's for justice.
She should at least get credit for her work.
My family has been trying for years, but there doesn't seem to be anything on record that links her to this place. Nancy, could you do me a favor?
Maybe there's something buried in the theater.
While you're searching, could you just keep your eye out?
Maya's my first priority, as you can imagine. But if there's any way I can help set the record straight on this beautiful artwork, I will.
You're cooler than I thought, Nancy.
I try to play it down.
Vanishing Destiny. Fight the power. What else? What else? Oh, I think I did something wrong already. Dang it! Ah! Got it. Oh, celebration music. I love when games have that. I love it. Maybe this fits on here? I don't think so. I think that this is for something else.
This one's missing.
Why doesn't this work?
One's missing.
So silly. What to do, what to do. Did I already... I need to talk to Joseph again, probably. Oh no, I grew up on these games, so I've played all of them multiple times. The only one I haven't played is the newest one.
So where will you go after the demolition? Are you planning to retire?
Greasewood, Arizona.
Greasewood,
My brother Jake is
Arizona.
there.
Is that a real
It's a tiny
place?
town with no movie theater, so we're gonna put one on the map. I got some money saved.
The history of this theater is so rich. I'm surprised the city of St. Louis isn't more interested in preserving it.
Well, they are interested. The Historical Society's been working like the dickens to get this place declared a landmark.
Yeah,
But someone
I would still be
downtown has
careful
been
about spoilers because I know that
They're
some
awfully
people in
close.
chat probably haven't seen these games. So be sparing when it comes to spoilers, or at least give a little warning before you type it out. But yeah, I don't mind spoilers personally.
Who is this J.J. Thompson character anyway?
Old JJ. Owner, visionary, wheeler dealer. JJ loved a magic show. He had this place built with those kind of big spectacle shows in mind. JJ also happened to love the sight of his own mug in the mirror. You can tell by the way he ornamented the auditorium with his own head.
Tell me about that old key-making machine in the lobby. Has it been out of order long?
It's been broken for a spell. The kids lost interest in it when video games came along. But I bet it wouldn't be hard to fix. I'd love for you to see how it works, and then you could make yourself a little souvenir from the Royal Palladium, or send a key to your sweetheart.
Gotta go now.
Bye.
Bye.
It's so cute. Are you shitting me? Capitalism
Hi,
really
Liv.
popped off today.
Thank you
ladies.
for the bits. How are you doing?
There was a key here.
I feel like you've been productive. Good. Good for you. Should I call Bess?
Hello?
Hi, Bess. It's Nancy.
Nancy, it's about time. How's St. Louis?
Something terrible has happened. Maya went to Brady's dressing room to interview him. I guess he wasn't there. She screamed, and now she's gone. I think she's been kidnapped.
Oh my
Cooked a bunch of bacon.
Why would anyone want to
Yum.
kidnap Maya?
I received a threatening phone call.
Is it
Somebody
for
wants
another
desperately to
recipe,
stop this
or did you
demolition,
just feel like
and they're
cooking a lot of
holding Maya
bacon?
as a bargaining tool.
That's terrible. Have you called the police?
I called, all right, but get this. According to standard procedure, they can't get involved until Maya has been missing for 24 hours.
What could possibly be standard about a girl getting kidnapped?
They're not convinced it's a kidnapping.
Well, how did she disappear then? Poof? Alakazam?
Sergeant Ramsey says it could be a prank, or Maya might have just taken off or something.
Sergeant Ramsey obviously doesn't know Wash U's most dedicated reporter.
It's true. The only way she would have abandoned this story is if someone dragged her away from it.
Do Maya's parents know?
They always travel this time of year, remember?
Yum.
And besides, I've got
Sounds
to find
really good.
Maya before this demolition. I doubt her parents could get back from the other side of the world before then anyway.
What a mess.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've been so personally attached to a case.
Call me back
White
when you
cheddar
know
mac
more.
and cheese.
I'll get a hold of George and Ned
Sounds
and let them
amazing.
know what's going on. Poor Maya. I guess the only consolation is that she's got you on the rescue
You're making me
mission.
want to cook. Yeah, Tori's here.
Hello?
Ned, it's me.
Nancy. Bess called and told me what happened with Maya.
That was
I've been worried
fast.
sick.
Did she tell you what the police said?
About the 24-hour delay? Yeah, she told me. But I have faith in you, Nancy. You've solved plenty of cases before without help from the police. So let's get down to business. Who are your suspects?
It seems there were only 4 people in the building at the time of the kidnapping, besides Maya and myself. Brady Armstrong, Simone Mueller, his agent, Nicholas Falcone, a political activist, and the caretaker, Joseph Hughes.
Any hunches?
Not yet. I've got a lot of work to do.
Call me anytime. I'll try to stay close to the phone.
I've got to think of a way to get this demolition
He's too
stopped.
good.
Well, the police aren't being
Too
much
good for
help.
Nancy.
But couldn't you try contacting the owner of the building? I'm sure he or she would be willing to
Oh
postpone for
yeah.
a couple of days.
I've got some
I
other
mean,
phone
what's the
calls to
rush?
make.
According to Nicholas, his name
I'll have
is
to write
B.
down their numbers,
Thompson, and
probably.
he won't talk to the press.
I wonder what he has to hide.
His building firm is called Wave of the Future.
Catchy. I wonder what he has against the present.
Imagine a game where
I just
Nancy was the
remembered
culprit all
something.
along. That would be
Joseph
crazy.
used the phrase Wave of the Future when I first met him. He was talking about the remodel of the theater in 1956. Do you think it's a coincidence?
I don't know, Nance. If Joseph turns out to be the owner of the theater and the guy behind the demolition, I think it'll be fair to say you've seen everything.
I'm trying to decide what to do next. Any thoughts?
Start questioning your suspects. See if they've got credible alibis.
Pulled a Henrik or stole something in her sleep. Yeah. It's all possible. You're asking the wrong amnesiac.
Go get him, Nancy.
Indeed. Okay, let's look at these phone numbers. So, I don't know if any of these are what I need. I'm going to write them down anyway. So 206 555 8726 media. I don't think I ever need to call the city garbage pickup, but I'll write it down just in case. 1013. St. Louis Police Department. I don't know why I went from the bottom to the top, but that's just how I was feeling, I guess. And then the Royal Palladium, which is where we are at right now. 7189. How do I get the phone number for the owners of the theater? Can I look at anything else in here? No. Where did Nicholas go? Oh,
County
here.
Administration.
This is what I need.
314-555-3309.
Perfect. Thank you, Nancy. Who else? Historical Society I might need to call. Wave of the Future. Can you call all of these numbers? Just out of curiosity. I want to see if I can call Wave of the Future. Because that's who's behind this whole thing, right? Probably not. We'll try. We'll try and see. Alright. Anything else I can see here? Fight the power. Most of them don't work. Remember trying a bunch of them. Yeah, that's kind of what I figure, but might as well check them out. We'll start with the one that we actually need to call. And then we'll move on from there.
Records, Madeline speaking.
Hi, I'm looking for the blueprints for the Royal Palladium Theater. Do you have them on file?
Are you a county employee?
No, just a citizen on a mission.
Okay, well, we do keep blueprints on file. Let's see. The computer says there are 2 sets for the Palladium, 1923 and 1956.
Without making this call interesting.
1923, please. The originals.
Would you like to hold while I retrieve them?
Sure, thanks.
Never found the number, so I never called. Oh. A lot of this game is optional. Interesting. Huh.
Ma'am?
Yes, I'm still here.
It's very strange, ma'am. They're gone.
Gone? You mean someone checked them out?
Oh, I guess
we
since
don't
they're
allow people
gone.
to check them out. You can bring the blueprints to our reading room and study them there, but they're not supposed to leave the building. I can't imagine where they could be. Hold on, let me see if Charles
So yeah,
knows.
this doesn't really affect the mystery at all, I guess. It would be a good speedrun game. This and Icicle Creek and Secrets Can Kill remastered.
Ma'am, this is so strange. Charles says some guy was just in here looking at them a few days ago.
What did he look like?
Hold on.
The hold music is funny.
Hello? Charles said the guy had a hat on. He never really got a look at the guy.
Was he young or old?
Hey, Charles?
I love
young or
the
old?
accent too.
Energetic is all Charles remembers.
Okay, well, my name is Nancy Drew. I'm working on some things over here at the Royal Palladium. Could you do a search for the blueprints?
Sure thing. I'll put in a find request. Call back in 5 to 7 business days.
Next week? Oh, I'm afraid I don't have that kind of time. Is there any way to expedite the search?
I'm afraid not. The guy who does our misplaced material searches just returned from a month of paternity leave, and he's swamped.
I see.
This is urgent?
Yes, it's urgent, all right. But I'll figure something out. Thanks, Madeline.
Good luck.
Bye.
Bye. Let's try to call Wave of the Future. Oh, I can't. Wait. I have to put the 1 in front. Hello, Utterly Rude. Welcome in. You're feeling very serious today, I see. Okay, that one doesn't work. Let's see. Maybe the Historical Society?
And you know what? What was that?
Thank you for the bits, Liv.
Your call cannot be completed when dialed. Please check the number and dial again.
Alright. Let's do the one that's on the post-it. The media number. You took everyone silly. Well, Owen was 99% silly, so I think he's the silliest. I was only like 44%, I think, when I tested it. The 1%. Wait, who is 1%? Liv! You're only 1% silly. The audacity, the gall.
On your stage name? I'm thinking Samantha Quick. You love it, right?
I think your phone's about to ring.
Ciao.
I can't believe how early Samantha Quick was referenced. Or created, I guess.
Need any help?
Talk to you later, Brady.
Bye.
Okay.
Hey there, Nancy.
Gotta go now.
Bye.
Medio! 100% silly. Owen, he's got you beat. Okay, what am I missing here? Loves to steal my crown, doesn't he? The king. Y'all, why am I already stuck? What am I missing here?
Popcorn.
That would not be my reaction to seeing that. Is there something I can see in these chairs? Nope. Let's call Ned for a hint. See what he says.
Hello?
Hi, Ned. It's me.
Hey, Nancy. How's the case coming along?
I'm trying to decide what to do next. Any thoughts?
Start questioning your suspects. See if they've got credible alibis.
Okay, I've done that.
By the time I finally got to talk to Simone Mueller, she had heard all about the kidnapping and canceled the premiere of Vanishing
Silly
Destiny.
Goose Discourse is great for engagement.
Sounds like
True.
bad news travels fast around old theaters.
That's just the thing. Simone didn't seem to think Maya's kidnapping was bad news at all. She kept calling it a great opportunity. She kept saying what fabulous publicity it's going to be for Brady.
Sounds like she knows how to turn a profit in any situation.
The question is she just responding to the situation?
Have you
or did
considered
she
doing
have
that
a hand in
harder?
creating it in the first place?
No flies on you,
I've
Nancy
considered
Drew.
it.
Sounds to me like your detective mind is in high gear.
I guess I need
There's
to
this
talk to
cool
Nicholas
machine in the
more, but
lobby
he's
that makes
gone.
souvenir keys. You can make a key in any shape and call it the key to your heart. I wanted to make one for you. Not that this is any time to think of souvenirs.
Maybe after you solve the
Souvenirs?
case, detective.
Well, besides the fact that I don't have time for distractions, the machine is out of order.
Phew.
I love
that's
it
a
too,
relief.
utterly rude.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nancy Drew, you know the
Welcome
key to
back.
your heart would be much too big to carry around on my keychain. I'd probably throw my back out.
Good point, Mr. Nickerson.
Anyway, it's the thought that
Not
counts.
Mr.
I'm
Nickerson.
trying to decide what to do next. Any
Cringe.
thoughts?
Start questioning your suspects.
Yeah,
See
okay.
if they've
You're
got
not gonna be
credible
very
alibis.
helpful.
Bye, Ned.
Go
Thanks,
get 'em,
Ned.
Nancy.
You didn't give me any information that I needed. Did you just fat shame our heart? Sounded like it. This just in. Ned Nickerson, problematic. Cancelled. I did talk to Brady again, didn't I? I think I did.
Need any help?
Why are you so interested in helping me?
Well, Maya was kidnapped from my dressing room after all.
Ned haters
I just can't help
rejoice.
thinking maybe
I
they
don't
meant to
hate
kidnap me.
Ned.
Talk to you later, Brady.
Don't be
I
a
just hate him
stranger.
with Nancy. I just want them to be with different people. Ah,
How about Fancy Jackson? It's a little disco, but I think you could pull it off.
I think
Nancy
your
could
phone's
not
about
pull
to
off
ring.
disco.
Bye now.
She just couldn't. They are a terrible couple. Also, welcome, Jetpack. He is sweet in this one. It is true. They're cute and, yeah, Treasure in the Royal Tower. Yes, indeed. Oh, I can't. I can't type any further than that. Have you talked to people? Yes, Ned. I have talked to people.
Any signs of Maya?
Gotta go now.
Don't let the turkeys get you down.
Love that quote. So true, Joseph. That quote is especially applicable during Thanksgiving. Maybe Ned will give me a different hint now. Now that I've talked to everyone. Nancy does need to be single for a bit. Maybe even for the rest of her life.
Hello?
Hi, Ned. It's me.
Hey, Nancy. How's the case coming along?
I'm trying to decide what to do next. Any thoughts?
Start questioning your suspects.
Until
See if they've got credible
Blackmore? That's
alibis.
crazy.
Bye, Ned.
Bye, Nancy.
Ugh! But Nicholas is not even here. I can't talk to him. What's happened? Y'all got any ideas? I think I've seen everything there is to see. Gotta do basement stuff. Maybe I have to do the card game. But the other puzzle, I don't have any information on. Am I supposed to just automatically know?
Find the ace of spades. Keep your eye on the card.
Rip.
Ooh, I'm sorry. Perhaps you need your eyes checked.
I do, actually. I haven't been to the eye doctor in several years.
Find the ace of spades. Keep your eye on the card. Don't blink. You might
Monty is the clue for the box.
The hand is quicker than the eye. Find the ace of spades. Keep your eye on the card. Ooh, I'm sorry. Perhaps you need your eyes checked. The hand is quicker than the eye. Find the ace of spades.
We're gonna be doing this
Keep
for a
your
little while.
eye on the card.
I agree, Medio. I got it!
Congratulations!
Thank you for the
beat
toot,
the
Liv.
magician. Don't forget to collect your
Your
winnings.
audience will be dazzled. Your audience will be dazzled.
Okay, so I have that. And now you say I should be able to do this, huh? Is it like they all need to be the same thing? Thank you so much for the scattered applause. How did I miss that? You can solve this by guessing. Okay, so they're not all supposed to be the same thing because... Oh, wait. Technically, you can solve it super early. Do I have to solve it super early? Nope. Okay. Do we think that Nicholas is back at his post? Let's find out. Maybe stalling things for you some. Yeah, I just don't know what I need to do to get Nicholas back. It would definitely bring... Okay, so I probably need to just do it. Where that booty at? Alright, let's see. Oh, sick. I just started with the wrong thing. Okay, now we have this. Can I rotate? No rotating. Got it. Wait, are we sure? Yeah, I can rotate. It's just weird about it. Okay. You just have to you can only rotate in the top left corner of the square. Which I think is a little bit silly. But it's fine. Oh, wait. Wait a second. Okay, this is looking much better. I keep trying to rotate them when I'm holding them, and that is not the way. That's not it. Got it. Is this and this? One of the YouTubers who I watch about Only Murders in the Building has a print of this in her background, and I wonder if she's a Nancy fan or just likes the print. Yeah, I mean, it's a famous art piece, so I wouldn't, like, assume that she's a Nancy fan, but I wouldn't put it past her. Okay, this is stuff that I don't really want to read. So I'm not gonna. I love the music too. Thank you for the hydrate, Liv. I will do it. Is the key for... It's probably for... The only locked thing we've seen is Brady's drawers. Laugh out loud. Thank you for the laugh out loud. Thank you. Nikki.
How goes the search?
I found some of JJ's personal documents inside a secret panel in the basement.
Well, don't just stand there. Start breaking it down.
Start breaking it down.
It seems your grandmother isn't the only one JJ Thompson tried to bamboozle.
Yeah, and?
Thank you for the Halloween music as well.
JJ put up a big reward for this Houdini challenge.
This is the last week that you're going to be able to play the Halloween music, I think.
But Houdini
I'll probably
did
take it out
and JJ
after Halloween.
didn't have the reward money.
What does this have to do with the ownership of the
So
theater?
enjoy it while it lasts.
From what I can tell, JJ had to give Harry Houdini 50% of the theater as the reward.
I bet you have
Serves
so
that
many
swindler
points.
JJ right. Nancy, do you realize what this means?
Keep it
I'm working on a
forever?
couple of theories.
If Thompson didn't own the whole place, then whoever inherited it from Thompson doesn't legally own the whole place either.
Someone in Houdini's family may be able to call this demolition off.
We've got to find out what happened to his half of the ownership. You keep looking for Maya. I've got a laptop out in my van. I'll get online and do some research. Check back soon.
Catch you later.
Fight the power.
Fight the power.
Nancy, it's Joseph. Wait till you see this.
Joseph jump scare.
Nancy, take a look at this.
Oh my gosh, Maya's press pass.
Brady found it.
found it? Where?
He didn't say. Give the police a call. And then you better go back to your hotel and get some rest.
Gosh, I am exhausted.
Go ahead and use the phone in the ticket booth.
Every
I'll
Joseph
be down in a
interaction
minute.
is a jump scare, TBH. Not did we join him in his van. Live. This is day 1. I think we're about to end day 1 though. It'd be crazy if I was already at day 2.
We're sorry. Your
What?
call cannot.
Do I have to call 911?
St. Louis Police Department.
Missing persons unit, please.
Please hold missing persons. This is Ramsey.
Hi, Sergeant Ramsey. This is Nancy Drew. I spoke to you earlier today about the disappearance of my friend, Maya Wen.
Hello, Miss Drew. You're calling to tell me that you found your friend, I hope.
I wish that were true, sir. No, she's still missing. I'm calling to report that I have the evidence you asked for.
What did you find?
Someone else
What
here
did
at the
you
theater
find?
found Maya's press pass. It was clipped to her shirt when she went into the dressing room. It must have been torn off when she was kidnapped.
Or it fell off. Or she just tossed it.
Maya is very serious about her work, Sergeant
Not
Ramsey.
this.
She never goes anywhere without that pass, and she would not willingly leave it behind.
Is the pass damaged in any way?
No.
Was anything disturbed in the area where it was found?
I don't know. I'm not the one who found it.
Okay, well, thanks for checking in, Miss Drew. If Maya hasn't turned up by tomorrow, we'll definitely be out to investigate. Someone will take a look at the press pass then.
But you said that if I found evidence, you'd
They
investigate the
lied.
theater today.
They lied to
Sorry,
us.
Miss Drew, but we can't go chasing after every kid who decides to take a leave of absence. The vast majority of missing juveniles disappear of their own accord, and they reappear when they're good and ready.
You have to believe me. Maya would never play this kind of game. Nicholas Falcone said he thinks somebody is using her to make a statement.
Big
Nicholas
lying fart
Falcone?
face, that's
Is
right.
he involved in this? Are you involved with him?
Haddock is demonstrating against the demolition in front of the theater. Nicholas
Oh,
has set
that
up
takes
shop
me
in the
back to
lobby.
Tumblr days.
I've spoken to him. I'm not involved with him.
Are you aware of the allegations against Mr. Falcone's character, Miss Drew?
Allegations?
Nick Falcone operates according to his own rules. He'll do just about anything to save a theater, and he's not afraid to use extreme tactics.
What kind of extreme tactics?
You name it. Vandalism, sabotage, chaining himself to demolition machinery.
Is that right?
And last year there was a situation over in Nashville. Just when the oldest theater in the city is about to be torn down, and mind you, Hadit is there in full force, a girl goes missing. So happens she's the daughter of the demolition boss. They go crazy looking for her. There's a call, just like the one you described. Anyway, to make a long story short, the demolition is called off. And 3 weeks later, the girl is seen snuggling up to Falcone in a Memphis coffee shop.
Are you suggesting Nicholas is staging this thing?
I'm just saying that there's more to situations like these than meets the eye. Nick Falcone is a real operator, and he likes to humiliate the
Thank you
police.
for the Halloween
I'm
music,
not gonna
Liv.
jump on the bandwagon here with this whole Royal Palladium thing and let him make my unit look like a bunch of chumps.
I see.
So you aren't gonna have any credit with us if you join ranks with him.
Does he have a criminal record?
Oh, minor stuff. Disorderly conduct, trespassing, yada yada yada. But Nick Falcone can slime his way out of a sticky situation like no one I've ever seen. Unfortunately, there's no jail sentence for being a royal pain in the neck.
There are no good citizenship awards for it either.
Look, I know you're worried, but for now, there's nothing we can do. And there's nothing you can do either. Why don't you go home and get some rest?
I could literally
I'm
like
sure you've
leave
had
the
a long
room for
day.
5 minutes
Well,
and they
this
would
has
still
been
be
very
talking.
informative, Sergeant
I wouldn't have
Ramsey.
to click a thing.
I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Good night, Miss Drew.
All right. Does it have a cooldown asking for a friend? I don't think so. But don't like go crazy on it. I don't want to get a copyright strike.
I heard the whole
Jump
thing,
scare.
Nancy. Go get some sleep. I'll keep an eye on things
You
till
were
morning.
eavesdropping on me. Okay, day 2. Planning a funeral is such a dreadful pain. Wouldn't you rather just stop the demolition? Yikes. Music is very vibey.
It's locked.
Okay, it's not for that then. Oh, where are you at? Brady!
This call's priority. Try me later.
So right off the bat, nobody wants to talk to me. That's fine, whatever. There may be something I need to see in here, actually. Yeah. Missing posters. That's it. You're still gone. What about Joseph?
I'm sorry you had to see that wreath, Nancy. It's disgusting.
This is one creepy kidnapper, that's for sure.
Let's hope the kidnapper just did this to scare you.
It's just strange. I mean, why would the kidnapper go to the trouble to have that thing arranged and delivered here?
The phone's been ringing off the hook all morning. I don't know how the press got a hold of this, but they're all over it like ants on a picnic.
Someone knew how to get their attention, but who?
I can't say for sure, but I can make an educated guess.
I have a feeling you and I are betting on the same horse here.
Can you believe the way she diverted all of the attention away from Maya and used the poster to promote Brady as the big hero? This shouldn't be happening. It's all backwards.
Gotta go now.
Atta girl.
Atta girl.
Nancy, what's the 411?
You didn't tell me kidnapping was part of Activism 101.
That's all hearsay, Nancy. They got no witnesses, no testimony, no nothing.
I don't care if you've been convicted or not. Who are you?
I am not an eco-terrorist, and I would never orchestrate the temporary disappearance of anyone who wasn't in on the plan and down with the cause.
There's nothing I hate more than a bold-faced liar, Nicholas. Remember that.
All right, Officer Nancy, chill out, will ya? I'm on your side.
I'm asking everyone, where were you when the kidnapping happened?
I was outside, harnessing public outrage. Ask anyone.
Tell me about your relationship with the police.
All I know is they like to dig through my garbage and follow my van. Does this face say America's Most Wanted to you?
Joseph told me that the St. Louis Historical Society is in the process of trying to declare this building an historical landmark.
They've been in that process for years. It's all just a big wad of red tape, a bunch of bureaucratic hocus pocus. It's about action, not paperwork.
Catch you later.
On the flip side.
Still gone. Oh, can I look at something over there? Not cabin boy to captain, please. Is he a Gemini? That would make a lot of sense. Looking good is feeling good. Okay.
Have you seen the posters? Aren't they fabulous?
I think your phone's about to ring.
I didn't mean to click on that.
Love ya.
You project
What's
chaos,
the
apparently.
status?
Wait!
I think your phone's about to ring.
Ciao.
I couldn't ask.
What's the status?
Oh no.
I think your phone's about to ring.
Ciao.
I hope that doesn't mess anything up. Did she just say love ya? If she did, I missed it. Where is Brady? We're gonna be calling Ned a lot in this game because I don't have a to-do list, and he's gonna keep me on track with the hints.
Hello?
Hi, Ned.
Hey, detective. Any leads?
I'm trying to decide what to do next. Any thoughts?
Maybe you should see what Brady has to say about finding that press pass.
See, that would be a great idea if he was in his dressing room.
According to Joseph, the St. Louis Historical Society has been scrambling to get the Royal Palladium declared an historical landmark.
And that would prevent the demolition?
Right.
So what's the holdup?
Joseph thinks someone downtown is stalling.
So I've got to do something to trigger Brady being in his dressing room.
Probably. It's a shame because Joseph seems to think they're close.
I wonder if this
Do we
kidnapper is
think
just trying
that
to
me
buy a
not
little
being
more
able to
time?
ask
What does
Simone
Mr.
about the
Falcone have to
posters
say about the historical society?
is going to be a
He
problem?
was pretty cynical. Said the whole process was a
Is that a
bunch of
necessary
hocus
conversation?
pocus.
Because it won't let me talk to her about
Mr.
it now.
Falcone is using cynicism to disguise his true feelings.
Harry Houdini must have been quite a character.
What makes you say that?
Oh, it just sounds like he was so generous and passionate about his craft. Everyone loved him.
Any theories yet on what he did with his half of the theater?
I've talked to Joseph about
but
the
I
funeral
highly doubt he was
wreath.
generous enough to give his half
I've
back
gotten
to
the
old J.J. Thompson.
item from the balcony,
Have
like
been an act of
the
generosity
gear.
Anyway. It
I have
would have
that.
been a lapse in judgment.
Bye, Ned.
Go get him, Nancy.
Is there something else on the balcony that I need besides the gear? Yeah, I do need to know about the press pass, but Brady's not in his dressing room. And I can't figure out... Oh, but I do know about it. Because you learn about it before the end of day 1. I looked at these posters up close that are in here. Look at that one. Maybe the double click is what I needed. Let's look again. So my worry is I was gonna talk to Simone and there were options to talk about the posters, but then I accidentally clicked, I think your phone's about to ring, and then I tried to talk to her again and the options for the posters were gone. So was not able to get that information. There's Brady.
How are you holding up?
Thanks for finding Maya's press pass. Where was it?
I found it in the basement. I
Yeah.
mean the balcony. It was the balcony.
Balcony, basement, whatever. It's just my friend's life that's in danger here.
Please, Nancy. It's not me.
Oh, really? Is somebody operating you by remote control?
It's Simone.
Maybe everything's fine.
She's relentless. I'm just a hostage on her runaway bus.
I feel better now that he's back.
Sounds like you've bitten off more than you can chew.
It's more complicated than you think. Listen, I've got to get ready for this press conference. I'll talk to you later.
Okay. Maybe now I can talk to Simone. Let's try it out.
What's the status?
Brady seems uncomfortable with some of your, tactics.
Oh, he's just whining because I made him chop off his ponytail. I don't know what's gotten into him with this free will thing. I told him, you can't
Free
even
will
dress
thing?
yourself, kid, but if you want your blockbuster career to crash and burn, go ahead, manage yourself.
I think
That's
your phone's
crazy.
about to ring.
Love ya.
Love ya. She did say love ya. So maybe now I can look at the balcony? Do I still need to do that? Maybe this side? Can I turn around? Yeah. Yeah, no lit up magnifying glasses, so it seems I cannot.
I got the number. I left it in the ticket booth. This woman isn't Houdini herself. She's the widow of one of Houdini's cousins.
Maybe she knows what's happened to Houdini's half of the theater. I'll call.
Okay, folks, we're about to get started here. Mrs. Mueller, Mr. Armstrong.
Let's listen to this.
Answer all of your questions in the time allotted. But let's proceed with good manners, shall we?
Thank you all for coming. I'm only sorry that the circumstances of our meeting are not more festive. Wouldn't it be nice if we were all gathered here today to revel in the blockbuster success of Brady Armstrong's new movie, Vanishing Destiny? Wouldn't we all prefer to turn our attention to record ticket sales and the squeals of delighted fans across the nation?
I hate her.
But alas,
I don't want to hear it anymore.
Yes, hello.
Hello, is this Eustacia Andropov?
Oh, weird.
Who else would it be? Everyone else is dead.
That's glitchy.
Mrs. Andropov, I'm sorry to bother you. I'm trying to find out some information about Harry Houdini.
I don't like that. That makes me nervous.
Is it true that you're his cousin?
Who wants to know?
Oh, I beg your pardon. My name is Nancy Drew. I'm a detective working on a case in St. Louis.
Harry was only my cousin by marriage, but my husband is dead, and so is Harry. So I guess that makes me nobody's cousin. Satisfied?
I'm researching Mr. Houdini's ownership of the Royal Palladium Theater. Would you know anything about this?
He owned it. Half of it anyway, for a few months. Then he died.
The same as Hotchkiss.
Does that help?
Do you know
I
what
didn't know
happened to
that.
his half? Did he sign it back over to J.J.
crazy.
Thompson?
Return it to James Jehoshaphat, Mr. Stupendous, not on his life. Losing that man was Harry's greatest escape.
Did someone in Houdini's family inherit the theater?
Harry made a plan to give his half of the theater to someone he admired. A young magician, I assume. Perhaps a protege. I remember my husband telling me this.
Can you tell me anything more?
More? I'm 96 over here. I don't exactly have time to burn.
I know it was a long time ago, Mrs. Andropov, but this is terribly important.
Library of Congress.
My friend is in danger, and finding out what happened to Houdini's half of the theater may be my only hope of saving her.
Call the Library of Congress. Ask about the Houdini collection. There must be something in all of those letters. You tell that Sherman Trout, Eustacia said. You're not dead yet, Shermy, so get up and make yourself useful.
The Library of Congress. You don't happen to have that number, do you?
Well, I should have this letter from Shermy around here somewhere. Cat food coupons. Vincent Jacobs repair. Dear Eustacia. Here we go. Library of Congress, Washington, D.C. 202-555-5000.
Thanks, Mrs. Andropov. You've been a great help.
Save it for my funeral.
Funeral. I'm gonna save. Speaking of saving it. Okay, now 202. 555-5000.
Manuscripts.
I'm trying to reach Sherman Trout, please.
Speaking. How may I help you?
Hi, Mr. Trout. My name is Nancy Drew. I'm a detective working on a case that involves Harry Houdini and the Royal Palladium Theater in St. Louis. Eustacia Andropov recommended I call you.
Oh, yes. Eustacia was most helpful to us when we were assembling our Houdini collection. I presume you'd like to have a look at it?
Yes, please, Mr. Trout. I'm very interested.
Fine. Well, you'll just need to register with the library when you get here and fill out a request
Is this
for the
Ned's
materials
voice actor?
you wish to view. When you request has been processed, the materials will be delivered to one of our reading rooms where you can view them.
Mr. Trout, please let me explain. Unfortunately, there's no way for me to come to Washington, D.C. to do research. I'm hoping you could help me find a document.
Well, Miss Drew, I'm sorry if you have logistical constraints, but please understand my own limitations. The Library of Congress currently holds over 40 million items, contained in 10,000 separate collections. It's the largest and most comprehensive library in the world. I simply don't have time to run research.
Thank you for the bangerang, Liv.
Mr. Trout, if I don't solve this case in a matter of hours, the building I'm standing in will be demolished, and an innocent 19-year-old girl, a friend of mine, may lose her life. You may be my only hope.
Why is your friend in danger?
She was kidnapped by someone desperate to save this building from demolition.
And what can you possibly be hoping to find in the Houdini collection that would help matters?
Mr. Houdini was part owner of the theater, and I'm trying to find out who inherited his half, or what became of it when he died. I'm hoping Houdini might have discussed it somewhere in his personal documents. If I can prove that the current owner is not legally the full owner, then maybe I can get the demolition stopped and save Maya.
I see. Well, this sounds urgent. I suppose I can take a look.
That would be such a help, Mr. Trout. If you find anything, could you overnight it to me at the Royal Palladium?
Well, I certainly can't send you the document itself. It's a historical artifact now. But I could send you a slide. What's the street address there, if I find anything?
It's 1330 Washington Avenue, St. Louis, Missouri, 63101. Please send the package in care of Nicholas Falcone or myself, Nancy Drew. I can't tell you how grateful I am, Mr. Trout. You might just be a lifesaver.
Miss Drew, I assure you, Sherman Trout is a man of his word.
Thanks so much. Bye.
The wreath come from? Isn't it a little unusual for a movie star to help with a kidnapping like this?
People, one at a time.
One more save before we get going. Okay.
Brady. Well, with all of my experience on the silver screen, I feel well prepared to...
Oh, he's gone again.
Do you think the kidnapper is violent?
Maybe we can snoop around in Simone's room. What you got in here? Hi Jamie, welcome in. Thank you for the hydrate. I will do. Okay, is there something else in here? Jake's Talent Farm. Mama Centric's Wellness Garden. Producer. Martini and Sushi Bar. Ooh. Georgie Bear, 813. That's probably the passcode, isn't it? We'll try it. What's this? Flower-Rama, so she sent the funeral wreath. Oh, I don't have a star. Oh. Oh, that's not what I thought it was gonna be. Wait, huh? Do I need to make them all stars? Hold on. It tells you in her wallet. It tells me if I need to make them all stars. I assumed that this was the code. 813 star. But it's also optional. Code is 3 numbers. So, I'm assuming this is the code and I have to get the rest of it stars. Is that correct? Yes. Okay. That's what I needed to know. Ugh. Rip. This is hard. Why did they do this? You gotta break it to solve it. Let me start over. Oh, perfect. Glad I started over. So these are all... Here's Maya's email. So that's just seeing all the emails. I see. Dum, dum. Maybe I can unlock Brady's drawer with the bobby pin? Is he here? No.
It's locked.
Yeah. Stage Technician's Guide. Ooh. 12/11/92. Don't know what that's for. Oh. Security code. That's what it's for. Dylan solved it without knowing the solution. I didn't get to watch his playthrough, but I bet that was funny. Very silly of him. Okay. Anything else in here? Doesn't look like it.
Get smart, Nancy Drew. You're wasting precious time.
Scared me.
Stop the demolition or you'll never see her again.
I forgot that those happen periodically. It is true. Thank you for the Halloween music.
It's a difficult situation. You see, Maya is a friend of Nancy's, and the personal connection, well, it may be clouding the detective's judgment. She's really on edge.
Isn't anybody around here concerned about the welfare of this magnificent theater? There's more than one life at stake today, you know. Okay, I'm sorry. Hey, press people, over here. If you want the real story, talk to me. Sorry, Miss Mueller. You'll have your photo op in a moment. Yeah, over here. Down by my van.
Down by my van. Come one, come all. And he's gone as well. What's this? Men's rooming house. I don't know if I've ever seen this. For a clean bed, a hot meal, and a place to hang your hat, you can always room with the Redudes. Dear Mr. Hughes, we received your letter inquiring about the whereabouts of Jacob Hughes. Unfortunately, Jake died 6 months ago. He had been ill with emphysema? I don't know what that is. For some time, but you'll be glad to know that he enjoyed his cigarettes to the end. Oh, emphysema. God. And died peacefully in his sleep. We regret that we were unable to contact you at the time of his death, but we had no idea that Jake had a brother. He never mentioned any family, and our research didn't turn up any leads. Your brother was cremated according to his last wishes, and no rent was due in his room. Please contact the county coroner's office if you would like to have his ashes shipped to you. We're so sorry for your loss. Yeah.
Something's missing here. I should switch the power off.
I can't have the slide back? It's weird.
It's locked. It's locked.
Oh! Is this where this comes in?
Hello? Hello?
Why is she so, like, intense about that? I've forgotten. I know I read this earlier, but I've forgotten how to do it. I might look it up just so I don't have to go back. I'm gonna do that. Because I know where the information is, I just don't want to have to go all the way back to do that. Please stand by. This is not cheating. I'm not cheating. Thank you for the bonk. I'm not cheating. I'm just saving time. Move the two fader switches on the left all the way down. Press the magnet button. Move switches up one notch. Finally, and very important, press the switch on the right to lock everything in place. Okay. That should be... Hey, there we go. I'm sorry, but that was not cheating. Because I already knew where the information was, I just saved myself some time. Can I see anything down here right now? I thought we were all cheating. Isn't there something I can see down here? What the heck? What is the meaning of this? Isn't there something I can see down there? There's gotta be a reason why. What? There has to be something down here. Right? I'm not crazy. I'm missing something. This! Right?
Maya!
Maya! Hello? How do I get out? She's gone. I don't. Do I have something that's gonna help me pry it open? Enjoy your lurk, Owen. Hopefully I won't still be here when you get back. Oh! Okay, that's good to know. Oh, I like these.
These pieces won't budge.
What? So I'll have to come back with something that'll grease them up. So I don't think... Yeah, there's nothing down here. Did I hop on?
Help!
That's
Is
a
anybody
rickety
out
looking
there?
elevator.
Who's there?
It's Nancy.
Who's there?
For goodness sakes. What are you doing down there? This chair seems to be stuck. Hold on, I'm greasing the wheels here.
Can I have
Found
some of
a
that
secret
grease?
room under the stage. I've got to check it out.
The magician's room. I swear, Nancy, as long as I've worked here, I've never been
Not
able to find
avert
my
your
way.
eyes.
I found the door. but
Jump
the
scare
pieces that open
incoming.
The door are stuck.
Here, try this.
Thank you for the toot, next gen.
This should
Looked
loosen
back
things
too
up.
soon. Oh no. I did say that I love these puzzles. I'm not good at them, but I do love them. Just a little clarification for everybody watching at home.
Her shoe! She was just here.
She was eating pizza without me. Did I see everything I needed to see? Plastic plugs? I don't know if I want to know what those are for. This music is crazy. Oh.
The gate is electrified.
Oh. I'm writing this down so I don't forget. Sorry about the noise. We'll try to get through this as soon as possible. Even just the clicking of the keypad is loud. That's crazy. We made it.
Oh, Nancy!
Brady!
Hey!
I think the kidnapper just moved Maya to a new hiding place. Have you seen anything suspicious around here?
Wow, are you sure? I didn't see anything.
I found evidence that will prove that Maya's being held in this building.
Wow! Evidence. Where?
I'll talk to you later. I've got to get a hold of Sergeant Ramsey.
It's kind of... Chat, what do we think? Do you think that Nancy should have picked up Maya's shoe, at least, to, like, show the police? Or is that tampering with evidence and it wouldn't have been used?
St. Louis Police Department.
Missing persons unit, please.
Please hold missing persons. This is Ramsey.
Sergeant Ramsey, it's Nancy Drew.
Hi, Miss Drew.
I found Maya.
You found her?
See, what I would have done probably is pick up the shoe
and then she disappeared
and
again.
leave the
Good
pizza.
grief. This girl's a regular Houdini. All right. What have you got for me?
I found
Like,
a
what do you
secret room under the stage.
What if you found her? She'd need a
I saw
shoe.
Maya through a peephole, but by the time I got into the room, she was gone. The kidnapper must have moved her.
A peephole, huh? Are you sure you saw her?
Sir, there's evidence. Pizza boxes and one of Maya's shoes.
Yeah.
I left everything where it was so you could see for yourself.
This is why Nancy needs a camera. I think this was 2003
It sounds like you've been
when this
conducting
was
quite a
released.
search.
Now will you please
She
send
could have
someone
had
over
a
to
digital camera.
investigate?
Yep. Just bear with me while I try to find an available car. Help is on the way, Miss Drew.
Great. Bye.
Now what?
Hi, Nancy. What happened?
The kidnapper's been holding Maya in that magician's room under the stage.
You found her? Oh, that's great. Where is she now?
Would you believe she's disappeared again?
Are you sure you didn't just imagine you saw her?
I think the kidnapper moved her, but they left some evidence behind.
Evidence? That should interest the police. Have you called them?
Yeah, they said they'll come check it out, but they may not be able to get here for a while.
I'll wait up for the police. You get some rest, Nancy. You're gonna need it for tomorrow.
Thanks, Joseph. I am exhausted.
Day 3. Demolition day. Please see me right away, JH. Whoops.
Can you believe this ransom demand coming out of thin air?
Do you think it's real?
Apparently, the call came from north of here, a town called Granite City. Personally, I think it's a hoax. But now the police are convinced that Maya's not in this building.
But what about the evidence I found?
Are you sure the pizza boxes were in that magician's room? Because the police couldn't find anything.
What do you mean they couldn't find anything?
They searched the whole building.
Somebody must have moved the evidence. That's the only explanation.
Follow your gut, Nancy. If you think Maya's still here,
Really?
you keep looking for
well,
her.
I
You
do
hear?
have the magic ring.
Joseph, I did some checking. You don't really have any family in Greasewood, do you?
Now, what you want to go digging into an old man's life for, Nancy?
Sorry, Joseph, but if you're not going to Greasewood, I have to think maybe you're feeling a little desperate these days. Desperate enough to kidnap someone? You tell me.
Now. I am going to Greasewood, and I'm not desperate. I made up the part about my brother so you wouldn't feel sorry for me. You've got enough to worry about, don't you?
I got another threat from the kidnapper. That creepy voice came on the PA and told me to stop searching for Maya.
The projection room? But who? Someone must have ducked out of the press conference. I was so busy with crowd control, I didn't even notice.
The police told me Nicholas Falcone is known for using extreme tactics to further his political causes. Why are you letting him use the lobby as his headquarters?
Nicholas has been hanging around this theater since he was a little boy. I know how torn up he is about the theater. This'll be over soon enough, and then he'll go home. I don't think he's dangerous, for gosh sakes.
It's only a matter of hours until the demolition. How are you holding up, Joseph?
Oh, fine. Everything's great. Fine. I was up till the wee hours polishing up the lobby. Heck, I'm even fixing to repair the old key maker so you can give it a whirl. Guess old habits die hard, eh?
Gotta go now.
Poor guy. He's so sad.
Did you call? What's the story?
Sure did.
Go on, spill it.
She didn't know much, but she gave me the number of this guy at the Library of Congress who has access to the archives of Houdini's letters.
And what did they say?
We're expecting a package. Cross your fingers it gets here in time.
Way to go, Nancy. You're on fire.
Catch you later.
Fight the power.
Fight the power. That's right. What are they gonna do about all this popcorn? Are they gonna demolish a building with popcorn inside? I would never. That's the real tragedy. Indeed. Now I want popcorn.
How's progress?
I know you sent the funeral wreath. Now where's Maya?
I don't know what you're talking about, Sugar. Listen, the pressure must really be getting to you. I know a top-notch aromatherapist in town, okay? I'll give you her number.
Come on, Simone. Ginger's 24-hour flower-rama? I believe you've been caught red-handed.
You broke into my personal property? I could have you arrested for that.
Go ahead, call the police. And while you're at it, why don't you mention that you're the kidnapper?
All right, I sent the stupid wreath, but I'm no kidnapper. I needed something for the cameras, didn't I? And it was a very tasteful arrangement. Should have been for 300 bucks.
300
Perhaps I went
bucks.
a little overboard.
Someone should sentence you to 50 years of humanity service, whether you're the kidnapper or not.
True. Slay, Nancy. Slay her.
What are you doing hanging out with that Falcone jerk?
Who are you, my overprotective big brother?
That guy's bad news, and he's certainly not gonna help your credibility with the police.
Don't worry, I don't trust him any more than I trust you, or anyone else around here for that matter.
Just trying to help.
Talk to you later, Brady.
You betcha.
Talk to you later, Brady. It's fixed.
I need a coin.
Where do I find that coin? Now that's something that I don't remember. That's something that I'll have to figure out. This is not where I meant to go. I want to go to one of the balconies. Perfect. I was not sure that that was going to be the place. I'm very pleased with myself. $300 then, $530 now. Yeah. That's crazy. I would never spend that much. I think you just saw a Haunted Mansion callback in the hallway. It is possible. There's Houdini in the balcony. Are you talking about this? Kind of looks like the incense, yeah. That makes sense. I need to look at this again.
There was a key here.
Do I have a pencil? I need one. Where do I find a pencil? This feels like it's gonna be one of those, like, I have to click the exact right spot moments. No pencil here, no pencil here. If y'all remember where the pencil is, or if I need a pencil at all, I'm pretty sure I do. I don't think I'm making that up. Ah, yes.
Maya's notebook.
Hair growth, the treatment. Oh, I forgot. Is that all you can see in here? I'm gonna save right here just in case. Okay, close the bag.
Hey, you.
Don't hey you me, Brady, you rotten fraud.
You rotten fraud.
I'm afraid you've lost me.
You kidnapped her because you didn't want her to print this article. Why?
I haven't done anything wrong.
You have some nerve. I bet that notebook has your fingerprints all over it.
Okay, Nancy, here's the deal. My real name is Brady Thompson. Simone pushed for Armstrong, more wholesomely smoldering, she said.
Wholesome my foot.
I'm Wave of the Future, Inc. The owner of this theater, great nephew of JJ himself.
Great nephew.
So why don't you stop the demolition?
The place is shabby. It needs major repairs. It's a money pit and a has-been. Not the image I want to project.
Is everything about image with you?
Never underestimate the power of image, Nancy. You are what you project.
And what is it that you wish to project?
When people think of Brady Armstrong, they think sparkling white teeth and healthy glow. Success glows. It doesn't crumble and sag. The hero never rides a has-been horse.
What are you going to do with the site?
When I saw these ritzy theme restaurants popping up all over the country, it hit me like pow. My first original idea. Brady Armstrong's Planet Tinseltown.
Exactly, Maggie.
Can't you see it on the marquee? Grand opening. The lights will say it all.
Keep going. You've got a lot more explaining to do.
I've sworn to be the captain of my own destiny. Maya was going to expose me, muck up my name in this controversy. It would have been a dark cloud over the launch of Tinseltown.
Yes, we are
care
close
about
to
your
the end.
name. Where's Maya?
I didn't kidnap her. I found her notepad in the basement with the press pass. I just thought I'd hang on to it for a few days until the dust settles.
How could you withhold anything that might help me find her? How could you?
Sorry, Nancy. Look, you're not thinking clearly. It's obvious she's not in the building. We've searched everywhere.
Call off the demolition. You've got to.
You're the only one who thinks she's here. There's no evidence.
There was evidence. I found a pizza box and one of her shoes.
Evidence that no one was able to verify. Who's to say you didn't imagine that stuff?
Joseph believes me.
He's a confused old codger.
Nicholas thinks she's in the building.
He's an outlaw, and he's using you. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got to rally a wrecking crew.
Brady, no!
No! Crazy. Okay. Oops. All right, gonna snap a pic of this key so that we can recreate it with the key machine. Does she need to look at it? I guess not. Doom, doom. Doom, doom. I haven't played the Untitled Goose Game yet, but it is on my wish list. Okay. Oh, here it is. That should be good.
officers, this is our final sweep. In a matter of minutes, this building will be nothing but a pile of rubble.
Well, if it isn't the SLPD's favorite nosy detective.
I forgot.
Right this way, Miss Drew. You can still get a front row seat for the demolition.
I was so focused.
Okay, officers, this is our final sweep. In a matter of minutes, this building will be nothing but a pile of rubble.
Pile of rubble. I did not realize we were this close to the end. That's wild. I did it in less than 3 hours.
All clear in here,
I feel like that's a
Sarge.
record for me. Record timing.
Locked.
Nancy, why didn't you just leave it unlocked? How do I... Oh, here we go.
Testing. Testing. 1, 2, 3, testing. Is this thing on? Hello?
Okay, can I, go back up?
Another secret passageway. I should switch the power off.
Hey, Nancy, I've been looking for you.
Oh, what for?
I've decided I need to get organized, Nancy. Tomorrow I'm really gonna straighten up in here.
But Joseph, there isn't going to be any tomorrow. Not for this theater, anyway.
I think a fresh coat of paint
He's
would
a
really
little
cheer things
delulu.
up, don't you?
I know it's you, Joseph. But why? Were you trying to buy some time so the Historical Society could declare the theater a landmark or something?
Do you think the premiere will sell out?
The police think the building is empty. You've got to help me, or we'll all be smashed to bits.
Don't tell them she's here, Nancy. I'll take her away and knock down the theater.
They're gonna knock it down anyway. Please, we don't have much time.
Don't tell them, Nancy.
I'm locked in.
Oh, no.
It's locked.
Everything's always locked. Ugh, not all the keys. Okay. Whereas J.J. Thompson, owner of the Palladium Theater and resident of St. Louis, Missouri, had signed over 1/2 of the ownership in said property to Harry Houdini as reward for Mr. Houdini's successful escape from the watery grave. And whereas Mr. Houdini, we're timed right now, so... therefore, be it resolved by the 3 parties whose signatures appear below that any property rights, inclusive and appropriate of the Palladium Theater, vested in Mr. Houdini's interests, be transferred to Madame Louise Falcone in recognition for her unpaid services for J.J. Thompson. I don't have time to read this. We take all the keys.
I must have the keys. Come on, come on!
Nice. Maya!
Hang on, Maya. I'll get you out of there.
Oh. I thought we had to go this way. Why does it take so long?
Somewhere in
No.
my bag. This one's useless.
You're kidding.
I must have the key somewhere
What,
in
Nancy,
my bag of
here's the thing.
tricks.
Why did you
can't
lock the
believe
door
this.
behind you? Why did you do that?
Come on!
Why did you do that?
Useless.
Oh my word. I can't tell which ones I've used and which ones I haven't.
I can't believe this. I can't believe this.
That's insane. That's insane. Sorry, Maya. Your friend's an idiot.
I've got to let them know we're up here.
Jimmy, is that ball ready to...
Not so fast,
This
Detective.
is useless. Joseph, please let me past.
I can't let you do this, Nancy.
I'm warning you. I still got a trick or two up my sleeve.
We're going down in a blaze of glory.
In a blaze of glory.
Joseph, you can go down in a blaze of glory if you want, but Maya and I are not coming with you.
You've cracked your last case.
Ah! That light!
Look! The marquee!
Stop the demolition!
Dear Bess, I
We
still can
did
hardly
it.
believe that Joseph, sweet old Joseph, was Maya's kidnapper.
Case
He
closed.
says he planned to kidnap Brady with the
Mystery
idea that Simone
solved.
could use her Hollywood connections to save the theater. But when Maya entered the dressing room, he panicked and grabbed her instead. Plan B was to stall the demolition long enough for the Historical Society to declare the building an official landmark. I guess he's been at the Royal Palladium for so long, he just couldn't imagine his life without
Armstrong,
it.
do we still like him or
Desperation
what?
aside, poor Joseph wasn't cut out for a life of crime, and pretty soon things were spinning out of his control. Simone's publicity stunts didn't help. At least he was courteous and kind to Maya through the whole thing. Her testimony should help him in court.
Geezer goes
The good news is that the
gonzo.
Royal Palladium is still standing. Once he
Crime
heard that
seems to
Nicholas would
follow
inherit his
Nancy Drew.
grandmother Louise's
Coincidence?
50% of the theater, Brady decided he'd better find another site
Mysterious
for Planet
threats
Tinseltown.
signed with
In
a
order to make
scarlet
amends for
hand.
things, and because he needed some good publicity, Brady donated his half of the theater to the St. Louis Historical Society. Together with Haddett, they should have this place restored to its original glory in no time. Not such a happy ending for Simone, I'm afraid. She received an official reprimand from the National Press Corps for her stunt with the wreath. Still, knowing Simone, she'll be back at the top of her game in no time. So, here ends the longest 3 days of my life. The premiere of Vanishing Destiny is back on. But I think this detective is going to wait for it to come out on videotape. Talk to you soon. Love, Nancy.
We did it, guys. And no trailer, I guess, unless I accidentally clicked out of it. But this is where we say goodbye to YouTube. See you later, YouTube. Thank you so much for being a part of the playthrough for Nancy Drew The Final Scene. If you'd like to catch me live sometime, come follow me on Twitch. I try to stream every Sunday, Monday, Thursday, and Friday. And yeah, that's about it. That's about all I got. If you're not subscribed to the channel on YouTube, you should do that, because I put out VODs multiple times a week. So if you liked this video, give it a like, and I'll see you next time.